Hello children, welcome back again in our next session of mathematics. So we are in chapter number 9, algebraic expressions and identities. Children, as you are aware, we are in the last exercise, that is exercise 9.5, and today we will be completing this chapter by solving the remaining sums from this exercise. So let us start. So this is question number 4 from exercise 9.5. It is simplified and few sums are given there. You can see there are 7 sums, children. So here, children, if you will see, we will solve few sums, that is the 3rd, 4th, 6th and 7th. Okay, I'll show you. So out of these sums, children, we will be doing 3rd, 4th, 6th and 7th. Okay, and rest, that is the 1st, 2nd and 5th is your homework. You will try by your own so that it will be a good practice for you. Okay, so let us begin, children. So if you see, we have to use our identities, 4 identities which we have seen, children, to solve these sums. So let us begin. So third one, if you see here, it is the given thing is 7m minus 8n whole square plus 7m plus 8n whole square. Now if you observe carefully, children, it is in the form of, the first bracket is in form of a minus b whole square, and in the second bracket it is in the form of a plus b whole square. So first we will solve using our identity the first bracket, then we will solve our second bracket, and then whatever answers we will get, whatever terms we will get here, we are going to add it. If you see, here is the addition symbol. So let us solve, that is the first one. 7m minus 8n whole square is in the form of a minus b whole square. No need to tell these children how to solve this. We have already seen so many sums of this type. You are just going to use the identity by substituting the values of a and b. So here you can see a value is 7m, b value is 8n. So a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2 into ab. So here you can see in this step we have substituted our values. 7m square is nothing but 49m square. 8n square is 8 8 is 64, n square as it is. And here now 2 into 7 into 8 you will do. You will get 112 and 112 mn as it is. So the final answer you will get here is, children, 49m square plus 64n square minus 112 mn. Now similarly, we will solve the second bracket, that is 7m plus 8n whole square. So it is in the form of a plus b whole square, which is nothing but equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So all the terms we will get here positive. So here 7m square is 49m square, 8n square is whole square is 64n square, 7m whole square is 49m square, children. So here again 2 into 7 into 8 is 112 mn, only the thing this term will be positive here. Okay, now we got our first bracket, we got our second bracket. After solving, after simplifying this, now we are going to add this. Okay, so let us see. So here you can see 49m square plus 64n square minus 112 mn plus 49m square plus 64n square plus 112 mn. So here you can see, children, we can add or subtract only the like terms. So m square I can see here. Alright, so this is the term m square 49 plus 49 is 98m square. Similarly, 64n square plus 64n square is 128n square. And if you will see here, mn term, it is negative 112 mn and positive 112 mn, which gets cancelled and it is 0. So our final answer is 98m square plus 128n square. I hope this is clear. You have to just use the identities, whichever identity is you can use there, and then you can simplify that. So let us see one more, that is the fourth one. It is 4m plus 5n whole square plus 5n plus 4n whole square. Same, children, it is in the form of a plus b whole square, both the brackets. We will solve both the brackets, and then whatever we will get the expressions, we are going to add it. Okay, after simplifying, because here you can see it is an addition symbol here. right? So you can see it is a plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus b square plus 2ab. Here a value is 4m, b value is 5n. Both the bracket children, same value it is. So once you solve, you will get 16m square plus 25n square plus 40mn. Similarly, here also you will get the same. You can see here it is 5 5s are 25. Only the thing is, yeah, once again I'll show you children. A's value is 4m, b value is 5n. So let us do a square is 4m square and b is 5n square, b square plus 2 into a into b. Substitute the values 2 into 4m into 5n. Now here 4m whole square, 4 4s are 16, m square as it is, so 16m square. 5 5s are 25, n square is 25n square, and 5 2s are 10, 10 4s are 40 mn as it is. I hope this was clear. Now let us proceed with the next bracket, that is 5m plus 4n square. Here a value is 5m and b value is 4n. So a square is 5m square, which is nothing but equal to 25m square. A b square is 4n square, which is nothing but equal to 16n square, and 2 into a into b is same as 40mn. Now we got the simplification. We have simplified both the brackets using our identities. Now we are going to add it children, right? So let us see. After adding children, here you can see it is 16m square plus 25n square plus 40mn, the simplified form of the first bracket, and plus 25m square plus 16n square plus 40mn. And everyone knows we can add or, we can add or subtract only the like terms. So here you can see it is m square value, here m square. Okay, these are like terms. So 16 plus 25 is 41m square. Right children? Now next one is 25n square. 16n square is again 41n square. And remaining is 40mn plus 40mn is 80mn. 40 plus 40 is 80mn as it is. Now this is addition children, so don't forget that it is addition. It will not come m square and n square, okay? Only we add or subtract the coefficients, right? And the variables will be same. So next one children, this is the sixth one from the same question. So AB plus BC whole square. Now whenever we see this, it is in the form of A plus B whole square. So we will solve first this using a plus b whole square identity, and whatever we will get the simplified form, in that we will subtract from that minus 2ab square c. Okay, that is we are going to subtract what the simplified form, whatever we will get from the first bracket, from that we are going to subtract 2ab square c. So let us start solving. It is a plus b whole square. Now here only xy it is written children. You can take any variable. So we say that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here a value is ab, b value is bc. So let us start. A square is ab square, b square is bc square plus 2ab is 2 into ab into bc, and negative 2ab square c as it is, minus 2ab square c. Now ab square is nothing but a square b square, bc square is nothing but b square c square, and here children you can see now it is 2a square b square c. Sorry, 2ab square c. If you'll see this one, it is a only one term, so a will come. B there are 2b, so b square, and c is as it is. So it is 2ab square c, and minus 2ab square c as it is. So positive ab square c minus negative 2ab square c. So positive negative same terms gets cancelled, and the remaining answer is a square b square plus b square c square. So you have to just use the identity and solve it. Similar terms with the opposite sign get cancelled, and the remaining is your answer, children. Let us proceed with the next one. That is the 7th one. M square minus n square m whole square plus 2m cube n square. Now if you see the first bracket here, children, it is in the form of a minus b whole square. A value is m square, b value is n square m, and then you have to use the identity, that is a square plus b square minus 2ab, and you have to solve. Now this one I will not explain, children. I am just displaying the answer. First try by yourself in your book and then you can check the answer. So it will be a practice for you. Just make sure similar terms with that is the like terms with opposite signs get cancelled at the end, and remaining will be the answer. So let us proceed with the next one. Now this is question number 6. Question number 5 we have already done in the last session, children. So this is exercise 9.5, question number 6. Using identities, evaluate. From these also, children, few sums I will be showing here today, and remaining one you will do as a homework. So let us again see. Now here you can see only numeric are there, no variables, only numbers are given. How to use the identities, for that we are going to see. So this whole exercise depends upon the identities only, children. So by heart all the 4 or 5 identities whatever I have given to you, okay, and how to use that we have already seen. So this is the 4th one, 998 whole square. Now children, can I write this 998 as 1000 minus 2, right? So 1000 minus 2, it is in a whole square, will be in the form of now a minus b whole square, right children? So now a minus b, this type of sums you have already seen last year, right? A number will be given to you, you have to bring it into the form of a plus b whole square. So similar type, children, it is 1000 minus 2 whole square is nothing but in the form of a minus b whole square. A value is 1000, b value is 2. Substitute it as 1000 square, that is a square, plus b square is nothing but 2 square, minus 2 into ab is 2 into 1000 into 2. Now 1000 square right here, 2 square, and then minus 2 into 1000 into 2, that is 2 2s are 4, 4 into 1000 will be 4000, and then add and subtract, and whatever answer you will get is the final answer. So you can see here it is 9,96,004. Let us proceed. These are the easy sums, children. Next one is 5.2 whole square. Can we write it as 5 plus 0.2? I've just separated the decimal number and the whole number here. So it is 5 plus 0.2 whole square. That means nothing but 5.2 whole square. So it is in the form of now a plus b whole square. No need to explain further, I believe. It is very easy. Just use the identity a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. And then substitute the values of a and b. You can now understand, children, a value here is 5, b value is 0.2. Substitute that and get the final answer. Directly decimal numbers, you can multiply, you can cancel, children. No need to convert it into a whole number. Directly also you can solve it. That is 0.2 whole square, directly you can write. No need to do this 2 upon 10 whole square. Those who feel whichever method you feel easy, you can opt for either decimal or the whole number calculation. So this is the next one, that is 6th one, 297 multiplied by 303. Now children, see here how to solve this. 297 will be written as 300 minus 3. And 303 will be written as 300 plus 3. So I have brought this in the form of a minus b into a plus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. A value is 300, you can see here, and b value is 3, right? So a square is nothing but 300 square, and minus b square is minus 3 square. So write down whatever is the answers. That is 300 square, here we have written 90,000, and 3 square is 9. Subtract it, you will get the answer, that is 89,991. I think numerical to solve very easy using the identities. Next one, ninth one, it is 1.05 multiplied by 9.5, and you can write it as 1 plus 0.5 and 1 minus 0.5 also, children. Okay, if you want to do that, or you want to convert it into a fraction and then do that also, you can do. So whichever method you feel easy, you can do that and use the identity again. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, and you will get the answer. So let us proceed with question number 7, children. Again, there are 4 sums, children. I'll be doing a few sums and other will be homework for you. So this is again using a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So here, children, you can see it is in the form of a square minus b square. Okay, till now we have seen we used to convert it into a plus b into a minus b. Now it is given in the form of a square minus b square. So we know the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. It is just a vice versa which we have seen till now, right? So using this identity, it will be a plus b into a minus b. So here a value is 1.02, b value is 0.98. So using that a plus b into a minus b, I have substituted here the values. Now calculate it and find the answer. I already told directly decimal numbers also you can calculate, children. Whatever multiplication is there, addition is there, and you can do. If no, convert it into a fraction and then solve. Whichever method you feel easy, you can opt for. Let us proceed with the next one. It is again in the form of a square minus b square. We will take it as is equal to a plus b into a minus b using the identity. So now a value is 153, b value is 147. A plus b is nothing but 153 plus 147. A minus b is 153 minus 147, which is nothing but equal to 300 multiplied by 6 is nothing but 1800. I hope these sums all are easy, the numerical sums. Just use the identity, substitute the values and find out the answer. Now this is the last question, children, question number 8. Using x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Find the values of, and 4 sums are given. 2 I'll show you, 2 is homework for you. So let us see. It is 103 into 104. Now here we have to convert it into the form of x plus a, x plus b. So here I'll take for 103, I'll write it as 100 plus 3 in the first bracket, and 104 I can write it as 100 plus 4. So this x value you have to put it as common. So here you can see now it is in the form of x plus a, x plus b. So x value is 100, a value is 3 and b value is 4 here, right? Now let us use the identity and substitute the values as x square plus a plus b x plus ab. So x square is 100 square plus a plus b is 3 plus 4 into 100 plus ab is 3 into 4. So 100 square you can see here 10,000 plus 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 into 100 is 700 and 3 4s are 12. So here it is 10,712 is the answer, children. I hope these sums are easy. So next one is 5.1 into 5.2. So here again 5 plus 0.1, 5 plus 0.2, because it is asked us to bring it in the form of x plus a and x plus b, because this identity we have to use, children. So here now x value is 5, which is common in both the brackets. A value is 0.1 and b value is 0.2. Now children, using the identity, substitute it. X square plus a plus b into bracket into x plus ab. So it will be 5 square plus 0.1 plus 0.2 into 5 plus 0.1 into 0.2. So it is 0.1 into 0.2 will be 0.3. Here also 0.3 and multiplied by 5, and 5 5s are 25. So here children it will 25 plus 1 0.52, it will be nothing but equal to 26.52. So it is your wish. Either you want to do with the decimal multiplication, you feel easy, you can directly do that. No need to convert it into a fraction, children. This is only for those who don't understand or don't find the decimal multiplication or addition easy. For them, I am showing this to convert it into fraction. Otherwise, not at all required. That's it, children. So here we have completed with our chapter. I hope it is very much clear how to use the identities in different ways. That is when numerical sums are given, when expressions are given, when it is told to prove left hand side equal to right hand side, when it is told to simplify. So everywhere, children, we have seen how to use the identities. So that's it. Very, very important chapter. Keep studying, keep practicing, and whatever sums I have given for homework today, please complete it. Thank you, children.